Hi, friends. It's Pastor Harley from Broadway Church, reading from the book of Galatians. See, we're working through these letters of Paul as we're reading together through the Bible as a church. And in Galatians 1, verse 1 and 2, says, Paul, an apostle, not from men, nor through man, but through Jesus Christ and God the Father, who raised him from the dead, and all the brothers who are with me to the churches in Galatia. Now, it's the beginning of a letter, and it has what obviously belongs at the beginning of the letter. Who it's from, Mr. Paul, St. Paul, and he's writing to the churches in a region. Galatia is not a city, it's a region with, say, 10 smaller towns in it, and there are Christians living in those towns, and Paul is writing to encourage them, and in fact, in Galatians, to correct them about a couple things. And Paul says he is writing, and all the brothers who are with him. Think about the fact that Paul had co-laborers in the Lord. Paul is a hero of the faith. We sometimes look at Paul and saying he seemed to be able to do it all. He could go to prison and write it and still give encouragement. He could pray down the prison walls at midnight as he did when he and Silas were in prison. He could heal the sick. He could preach, and he could contend for the faith. But he has co-workers. He has people who are with him. This is part of the blessing and grace of God, and it's part of why we remember to ourselves to be thankful for the church. Because I'm not saying God can do anything. He can take you and make you seemingly everything that you need to be in Christ, but that is not His will to do it that way. He puts us alongside people that are sharing this walk in faith. It's important. The Lord views it as important. Paul has these who are his co-laborers in Christ. So one piece of information is, don't try to be, as the proverb always, the very well used saying is, don't be a lone wolf Christian, as I would try not to be a lone wolf pastor. But better yet, rejoice in those that God has put alongside you in your walk. Learn from them, love them, and be blessed.